Hey everybody, Mablak here, hosting up another Chaos League match. We got Dream vs. Jago, Season 14. I'm the host here, so we're just gonna get started. Alright, let's go. Hey there, Wanna Dance in chat. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's take a look at these worms here. We have Dream in purple, Jago in green. It should be a good match here. Decent number of worms on top. You're the one starting match. Typically for round one, you want to have more of your worms on top, just so that none of your worms get trapped and can't collect. Occasionally, if there's too few worms on top, we will just go for a reset. Oh, and Jago is actually asking for a reset. I wasn't quite sure that, I mean, there's a couple worms on top for him. No big deal either way. We want a fair round. What's up, Dreadlocky in chat? Yeah, we can just do a new match here. Okay, we're restarting to get slightly more fair positions. And yeah, if you're asking if this is the first round, this is the first round. We're just starting up. Okay, so Dream's going first, just collecting a few crates. You really want to prioritize those utility crates to start off with. Okay, we're going for another restart. We don't have hard and fast rules about this. Well, he had 3 open worms this time. I have no idea why they asked for a restart, but it's not really a huge deal. How many rounds are there? It is first to 3 wins. For anybody out there who's new to Chaos also, your weapons will stockpile between rounds, so you want to accumulate weapons and save them between rounds, which makes this very different from most Worms Armageddon schemes. Okay, first turn for Jago. Both players have worms on top. I don't see any reason for a reset here. The crates are kind of spread out. There's no good crate drop zones just yet. Okay, so Dream's going for these lower crates. Got a double time. That's pretty nice. Not a lot you can do with that on your first turn. You can at least collect all the small number of crates that you can. And Dream collecting a handful of utility crates to start off with raises the chances of having a crate spy early on. That's what you're really going for. It's what's going to let you collect jetpacks and low gravities. They're really crucial ways of getting around. So Jago is up. Gets a low gravity right off the bat, which is pretty nice. A lot of possible weapons that they could have gotten that would kill one of these worms, but looks like no mines, no bows. Debating whether to go down and collect a few more crates, but it's pretty much a guaranteed death. Yeah, better to keep the worm up here. Okay, Dream choosing another one of his lower worms. I think he's afraid of getting majorly killed down here. I don't think he has to worry about that too much just yet. Oh, gets another double time. Maybe that's why he went down here. Well, he has time. He doesn't have a great way to break through here. So he's choosing the most annoying way of breaking through with 2 petrels, which you can do. No other option, really. I've had to do this before myself. Not even going for it. Okay. At least that worm is repositioned a little bit. Now Jago has a good opportunity to collect crates on the top. Using shotgun on his own worm to reposition him. Just in case Dream has bat, dynamite, something that can send the worm over the top. Okay, just standard collection. Both players still in their collecting phase. No major attacks yet. Decent amount of crates on top now, but they're still spread out enough that you can only collect so many in one turn. Okay, Dream moving a vulnerable worm that could be killed on top. It can also collect crates. Gonna need a low gravity here to get up to the left. Okay, interesting choice. Do we have a dynamite, maybe? Nope. Okay, Dream's booking it to the right side here. Little bit dangerous landing there. It would probably be worth killing that right worm just because you want all your worms to be spread out, and if that worm gets taken out, Dream has basically nobody on the right side. Did we get a kill? We got a kill. Nicely done. Was pretty close. Can you get a second kill? That is a good weapon to have there. Nothing else? Oh no, you need something to push. Got the torch, but didn't have anything else. Now the mole could maybe do it. The mole might be a little bit high though, where it explodes. The tough part about leaving your worm in a vulnerable position like that is that, you know, let's say your worm survives, you pretty much have to move it next turn. And you don't want to be forced to move a particular worm. You want the option to move, you know, any of your worms, wherever the crates are at. Naked Flames, good evening from England. Oh, and Naked Flames, that's Flamey, right? We have a drill for some repositioning. Not quite sure what that... I guess Dream just wanted the drill to move the worm left. There's a 50% chance that any drill hit will move the worm left or right. Oh, the person in chat is not Flamey. Okay. Yeah, there's this other wormer named Flamey. I can't remember what his new nickname is. Who was from long ago. Okay, decent amount of crates collected. Uh-oh, Jago pushes himself onto his own worm accidentally. That's not good. One way to avoid that would be just doing the same skunk, but like kind of getting to the left and launching it to the right. It was kind of an unusually far push, though. Let's see if Dream capitalizes on that. This does seem like a pretty easy double kill here, and if he kills these two worms, not a lot of green worms in this general upper area. It's going to take 2 flamethrowers and a little more, most likely. When flamethrower hits a pile, the damage gets distributed, which is kind of annoying. And not only that, sometimes it gets distributed very unevenly, where one worm kind of absorbs like almost all the damage. Okay, interesting situation. So Jago has some worms that can be piled on the right side. But thanks to that hole, there's kind of a lot of Dreams worms down here. Oh, I like this. We're getting a connecting girder for a pile. Oh, it didn't quite work. For players who don't know the way the Uzi works, each extra bullet has a little more power than before. So a lot of times, you want to just waste the first bullets and only hit the worm with the last few bullets, which Jago was trying to do there, but needed to delay it even a little more. Naked Flames used to play Chaos TUS back in 2011. Oh, wow. That's fun. It was on there for a little while. The Chaos League has kind of thrived off and on for the past, over a decade, I guess. But it's really come back in full force due to Dream's patronage and his constant hosting of matches. Okay, we got a Mail Strike, making things really tough for Jago. Almost all his worms are pitted. Maintaining the high ground is very important. If your worms are low, they're just going to be inherently more drownable. It's going to take fewer weapons to plop them. You can think about the game from a positional standpoint, and it's kind of like King of the Hill. You want to be on top and push your opponents down. That's not the only thing to think about, but that's one of the things. Yeah, I'm glad to be here streaming. It's fun. I've played many a worm scheme over the years, but for the past handful of years, Chaos has been one of the only ones that has really made my eyes light up. I think it's because there's so many situations. And there's a gambling aspect with the crates. Is this gonna kill both? I couldn't tell, but yeah. Just laying a single weapon to kill 2 worms. Nice and cheap kill. Using a girder to just delay this worm. I think that's often a good thing to do if you can spare a girder. You want to eat away at, a handful of seconds from your opponent. Sometimes it can matter. Jago picks his free worm on the left side. Things are looking a lot more tough for him. Considering whether to go down, but looks like choosing not to. Okay, interesting choices here. I think there's something he wants on the left side, but didn't want to put himself in too crazy vulnerable a spot. Naked Flame says, Chaos and Project X Highlander, Big Rope Race 2 were the best for you. And you love those 2000s Team 17 matches. That's fun. Yeah, I played Project X recently. Just like uploaded a video to my YouTube. It was fun, actually. It's too bad it's very hard to install right now. But it would be cool if Dead Code could make it so that Project X was like an extra mode in the regular game. I don't know if there's any plans to do that, maybe, but it's probably a headache too, because it's you'd have to like ensure that all the weapons work and all that. All the custom ones made by fans. Okay, we're getting some mind strikes. Hoping for at least a kill here. Oh, he didn't get a kill? That's surprising. Didn't get a kill on the lower worm or the upper worm. That's honestly bad luck. I'm not sure if it would matter, though, because it kind of seems like Dream has a big advantage. Well, Dream has a lot of options here. Wonder if he's going to try to kill these two worms last second. You have to act pretty quickly. Oh no. Okay, at least blowing up those crates so nobody can get them. Let's see how Jago responds. Okay, definitely has to move one of the worms in the pile. Wow. Unfortunately kills his own worm and doesn't even get the kill on Dream. Every attack, Dream is just tanking every attack. Zalo says Jago is low-key fucked, and he would just quit at this point. That's fair. Okay, Jago goes invisible. Being on the losing end, that makes sense. Okay, Dream knows there's a worm in this crater right here. The nicest thing to have right now would be probably Bat. Dynamite's gonna be... Okay, I think that was the right placement. Looks good. I'm not sure if Dream actually wanted to place it there. It looked like they were going for a placement on the head. The placement on the head or pressed up to the left side of the worm. Either one would work there. Okay, Jago has 3 worms. There's one in this upper middle area. I think they moved the one that was in the pile with weird glowing. I think the other one was lower left. Let's see. Okay, Zolo asks, do you think there could be a utility that could use the camera pan to give a general idea of where the worm is? I don't know. You mean like a totally new weapon? There's a trick that I use, which is why my chat is so big. If you want to make your chat bigger, I believe it's control down. But that narrows the screen, so like there's a smaller area for the camera to track the worm in. So if the worm goes invisible, just lower that chat. And you'll be able to narrow it down to like somewhere in this this smaller region. Technically, also, if you use a lower resolution to play on, you would technically be able to see invisible worms better. But it's not really worth it. I think going lower than this, 1280 by 720, not super worth it. But if I lower the chat, it's like, yeah, I know the invisible worm is somewhere in this region. And that's better than having the chat not open. Oh yeah, using the home button. Yeah, if you press the home button, it centers things on the worm. I forget if it does it when you're invisible. Okay, one of Jago's remaining worms is right next to this worm. I think Dream wants to find it, and it's right there. I don't think Jago is expecting to win this round, but they can at least collect some crates. Okay, one worm down. I think it's just one worm remaining. Okay, I think he hit the worm, but no kill. Or is it two worms remaining? Easy to lose track. So Dream has 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 worms left. Now that said, the map has been destroyed so much that Dream shouldn't feel 100% safe. It wouldn't take a lot to kill all these worms, but it's pretty unlikely that Jago is going to even try. Question about this terrain. This is the mangrove swamp terrain. Custom terrain. Let's see, I'm forgetting who made it. Most likely it was made by either Foxhound or King Gizzard. Those two people have made some trains. If you go to tus-wa.com, you can find custom terrains. It's basically just a folder. You just have to put it in your, let's see. I believe it's the data/level folder. You'll see folders for the other trains. Just kind of put it in there, and then you'll have it. Over the past few years, people have made a bunch of custom trains. It's really breathing some new life into the game. There's a Tetris terrain, which is one of my favorites. Tetrix Effect, what's up? Oh yeah, that's Flamey, I think. Oh, you have played Worms Across World. I can't even play that. There's a new Worms game, Worms Across Worlds. I've heard it's not great. It doesn't. Yeah, Worms Across Worlds doesn't even have online. That's incredible. I don't even think it looks like the art in that game is not even new. I mean, like they didn't make new worms. Those are like the worm style is taken from some other game. Yeah, that game looks potentially unplayable. I've played some janky Worms games. Like right now I'm playing Worms Open Warfare. Yago's asking about Worms Revolution. Yes, so Revolution is one I haven't played all the way through. That one is maybe the jankiest. But it is cool that it has water physics. Like that's an actually cool thing. I started doing the speedrun route for that. I'll probably get back to it eventually. Okay, Yago's still holding on with his one worm. Okay, doing going for some actual damage here. That's kind of fun, I guess. But there's no way that Yago's going to survive after this turn. Dream wants to squeeze out a little more milk from Yago. So milking the opponent. It's basically what happens when you have a big advantage over them. They know they're going to die, but you both kind of want to haggle for crates and see who can just squeeze out a few more crates at the end. If you're in the lead, you kind of have all the power in the world to just delay things, trap your opponent, collect more crates in the meantime. Okay, free kill with napalm. I like this. I like Yago trying to see if they can get an unexpected win here. Oh yeah, Worms Revolution was the one that had, I think it was the first one to have the Worms classes. Okay, well Yago's trying to keep things interesting. I think it's at this point that Dream might realize he could be killed in a turn. It is possible. Might have to finish this guy off. Or not, just keep on collecting. Let the greed flow. Don't get too greedy now. This could be bad. I mean, it would be hard to kill all 4 normally, but if you got a double time, not that difficult. Putting a crate up as a barrier, that's going to buy him at least an extra, 5 to 10 seconds. Or steal that time from Jago. Oh, we got a a slight little bug. Activate the mole right when it hits the water. I think it just loses a little momentum. Okay, trying to get 1 extra kill here. Okay, Dream still has to be careful. He could be killed in 1 turn. May want to just end this here. Let's see, could there be a double time? Yeah, I'm not sure why he's not just killing Carlos up there. Don't. Oof. Okay. Well, Dream has collected a lot, but I mean, he definitely can be killed in a single turn right now. See, does he get a good petrol push? Not particularly. Could still finish these guys off with a strike. Pop in a cap. Oh, we have an actual B&G shot. Nice try. Really hanging on for dear life. It's... Oh, his girder, which might have saved him. Blocked by a pixel. Dream has been playing this a little bit risky. But it seems like, I think the finishing blow is now. Double time. Maybe not. When you get a double time, you gotta shop. Oh. Watch out. So to finish Jago, like, really you just need an airstrike. I'm sure Dream has one. And Dream's going to be really well positioned for round 2. But I think Jago is also able to collect a decent amount. There's our airstrike. Okay, GG. Round 1 goes to Dream. Collects a little more on the way out. The timer doesn't stop until your worm stays stationary for about, I want to say like 0.2 seconds. If you keep jumping, you just keep it going, basically. So Dream's basically going to get 4 turns in a row to just collect 3 skips by Jago. Which pretty much means that Jago has almost no chance to win this round, but that was gonna be the case. Because Dream was gonna start first with a massive trove of weapons. Okay, first skip by Jago. And Dream's not allowed to attack. This is, these 3 skip goes are just to even things out for weapons. So no attacking until, after that 3rd skip. Okay, Jago has to skip number 2. So most likely by the end of this handicapping part, Dream will probably have like, I don't know, 40 plus crates, while Jago starts with none. And from last round, that probably would resemble their actual crate differences. Okay, so now the match resumes. Okay, so Dream is now allowed to attack. Okay, 1 kill with dynamite and low gravity. Potentially only getting 1 kill on turn 1, which is actually relatively merciful. Okay, Jetpack just sucking up a few more crates. Okay, so Jago needs to play this as if it was round 1, because once again, he's back to no weapons after the disconnect. Getting a crate spy or some utilities is the first most crucial thing.
Wielkie dzięki! Wielkie dzięki! Wielkie dzięki! Wielkie dzięki! Wielkie dzięki! Wielkie dzięki! Wielkie dzięki!
Okay, Dream blocking off that worm just to make sure that there's no, as little collection possibility as possible. Not even collecting those crates, just blowing them up. I guess either way is probably about the same. It does help to make a hole to pit these worms, keep them pushed down. It really is a powerful move to just to focus quite a bit on pushing your opponent, making sure they can't collect. Especially since we've had a restart here.
Rozkaz! Wielkie dzięki! Wielkie dzięki! Wielkie dzięki!
Dream says the difference is he'd probably do like 3 times kill if there was no drop. Which is true. He would almost certainly get a triple or maybe a quad. I'm sure he had like holies, dynamites, bats.
Wielkie dzięki! Wielkie dzięki! Wielkie dzięki! Wielkie dzięki!
Do we get a kill? Okay, cheap kill. If you can use an air weapon for a kill, it's practically free because those air weapons go away in the cavern rounds. You want to get rid of those if you can. Okay, Jago has torch. Definitely going to want to focus on collection. It's going to be hard to win this round. Okay, going invis, probably a good idea. Slow the game down.
Pudło! Rozkaz! Wielkie dzięki! Wielkie dzięki! Wielkie dzięki! Wielkie dzięki!
Okay, Dream has another jetpack. Okay, trapping that other worm in.
Wielkie dzięki!
It's good to do that if you know the locations of invisible worms. At least forces them to reveal if they want to escape.
Wielkie dzięki! Si, senor!
So in the upper left, Jago has 2 trapped worms under those girders. I think he's got a couple free worms on top. Okay, he's got one right next to the horse. Okay, Yago moves one of his worms to the upper left, probably in a pretty vulnerable spot. So Dream could go ham on the left side and kill 3 worms, or collect. Let's see. Okay, still remembers there's a worm here. I think this was a low health worm.
La que te espera.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that takes care of it.
Wielkie dzięki. La que te espera. Gincie.
Wait, it's still alive. What? No. The heck? Now, I could have sworn that was the worm that had like 40 health. It must have had like over 100.
Sí, señor.
Okay, Yago is basically forced to reveal here.
Robisz.
Okay, that worm had a surprising amount of health. 182.
Traidor.
Not a lot of good crates to collect. There's some on the right. There's not a lot in the middle. Okay, using a sheep launcher to try and grab something over here. Okay. Not bad. Collects a few extra crates, destroys some.
Caramba. Roskas. Wielkie dzięki. Wielkie
See what Dream does. He finishes this worm off. Come on. Really?
La que te espera.
Got a double time, though. Plenty of time to... Okay. Sometimes those straggler worms, you just gotta treat them like any other worm. Don't be like... Don't rush it. Okay. Let's see. Almost gets 2.
Zdrajca.
Oh, that pigeon was very disobedient.
Ya te pillaré yo.
Something about the train there
Wielkie dzięki.
made those pigeons not quite want to go down.
Sí, señor.
Maybe a little bit mysterious. The pigeon algorithm is it's deterministic, and you can learn a few things about it, but sometimes they swerve a little bit uncontrollably. Okay, Yago's main goal still just to collect crates. Winning is probably not in the cards here, but can hope to get enough to mount a comeback next round.
Caramba. Roskas.
Okay, Dream has a lot of options, can probably just
Wielkie dzięki.
casually collect, finish these guys off. Oh wow, free double kill with one shot.
A niech to. Wielkie dzięki. Wielkie dzięki.
Oh yeah, also happy birthday to Dream. Forgot about that.
Wielkie dzięki. Wielkie dzięki. Wielkie dzięki. Wielkie dzięki. No daj.
Definitely gotta win on your birthday.
Fallaste. Sí, señor.
Okay, well Dream has super healthy worms all on top. As expected due to the handicapped nature of this. Jago has 2 worms remaining, so he can just kind of decide when he wants to end it. In fact, now might be the time just so that Dream doesn't collect any more than he already does. Wow, cannot get up there. Using the handgun to clear away the land. Okay, wants to stay in this for at least another turn. Is that a good idea, though? Because now Dream has the lay of the land. Dominion.
Wielkie dzięki. Wielkie dzięki.
See, this is what you want to watch out for. If you allow your opponent to stay in the game and they have worms everywhere, they can choose whatever worm is right next to a double time.
Wielkie dzięki. Wielkie dzięki. Wielkie dzięki.
It's really a problem because it's like you might be okay with giving your opponent 1 extra turn, but
Wielkie dzięki.
now it's kind of like you're giving them 2.
Wielkie dzięki. Wielkie dzięki. ¿Estás loco?
Hope for Jago's sake that he can collect some
Dzięki.
after this turn.
Wielkie dzięki.
See, Dream's probably going to kill this right guy.
Wielkie dzięki.
So he used bat there. Typically you want to save your bats, but because this is the second island round and you're going into caves after this where you don't need bats, might as well use it.
Sí, señor. Pożałujesz.
Okay, Jago can see if he can snatch up anything good before presumably surrendering. Oh, he did get a double time, okay. Seems fair. Okay, there's the surrender. Yeah, there was very little chance for Jago in that round, but things might even out once we get to the caves here. Terrain Graveyard was picked. Okay, and we're on to caves. It always goes 2 islands, 2 caves, 2 islands, 2 caves. This train's not bad, although the objects are on the larger side, which is typically kind of makes things more aggressive, more explodey. Okay, this map looks decent. Let's get some good objects. Okay, on to round 3. Let me just change the score. Dream's up 2-0 now.
Sí, señor.
I actually can't remember if this was one of the new trains, maybe? Okay, and Jago gets to go first. Hopefully he can even things out. Definite possibility for a quad kill here. Good call using a girder pack. Save his own worms a bit.
Robisz.
Okay, he did set up a pile. Okay, we have freeze.
Niech no cię złapie. Rozkaz.
Might have been a good idea to make sure he got that quad kill. I feel like he probably has the weapons to do it. Okay, Wananan says, thinks that this train is relatively new.
Wielkie dzięki.
It would take a bit to kill these worms, so Dream is just kind of relocating. Counter freeze, okay. Okay, Battle of the Freeze. Could kill that worm, no fears, no lies, but choosing not to. Which is understandable. There's a decent amount of crates to collect here. If nothing else, you do want to collect crate spies so that you can spot double times. Which can be game deciding, even in rounds where, you know, it seems like you should be far behind. A couple double times can really turn things around. So Dream has bought himself enough time to relocate probably another one of these worms that could have been quad killed turn 1. Petrol, the great annoyer. Just sending that worm wherever it may fly. Definitely hard to get all these worms into a precise pile, but You can get a semi-precise pile at least. That is a pretty good pile. They all landed down there. Some splash damage, but still pretty good. One consequence of creating that hole, it kind of becomes an area where crates will fall. It's one thing to keep in the back of your minds. Oh, hey there, Cheeky in chats. We're just on round 3 of this Chaos League match. Dream versus Jago. There was a disconnection, unfortunately, but this is probably how things would have played out. Okay, I like that ending. Okay, Jago made sure to get a double kill. Also swoop up as many crates as possible. And on top of that, relocating the worm to a spot where he doesn't have any other worms. That is 100% what you want to do. Relocating your worm like that, it accomplishes a bunch of things. For one, you're far away from your own worm, so less chances of being piled. And also, spreading out your worms means, you know, if a crate wave comes to that side of the map on the left, well, you got somebody there to pick it up. Ooh, major destruction. Pigeon barrage. A flurry of feathers. Oh my god. Stop. He's already dead. Well, when you're this rich, you can just do that. You can just toss grenades. Toss holy hand grenades. Without you don't even need a whole lot of planning. You can just look at the land and be like, hey, this is a spammable spot. Got lots of room to shoot pigeons, throw grenades. I think that was 4 kills, yeah. Yeah, it goes down to 2 worms. Gonna have to be really aggressive here. At least kill these 2 worms on the right. And maybe escape to the right. Oh boy. Doing some battle racing. Gotta act really fast here. Okay, toss the holy. That's exactly what I was thinking. You got it. Oh no. At least got those 2, but no time to make an escape. It's one of those turns where, yeah, sometimes you just gotta make some sacrifices. Like if they, if Jago had done that sheep launcher right away, definitely would have had time. But he wanted to get behind that worm to use a less costly weapon. So Dream can probably just kill this worm pretty easily. Oh, didn't kill the worm. Well, that's kind of surprising. That honestly gives Jago kind of a chance here. Interesting choice, trying to make a little girder path to pile these worms. Oh, misses one of the bows.
Już po tobie.
Needed both of those to hit.
Pożałujesz.
Do we have Battle Axe? Hopefully Battle Axe and Mini.
Niech no cię złapie.
Okay.
Niech
Definitely
no cię
is going to be worth collecting those health crates.
żegnajcie. Niech no cię złapie.
Looks like maybe this worm can be healthy enough to survive. Maybe. Nicely done. Doesn't quite pit that worm.
Pożałujesz.
I like the use of the sheep. It just barely made it up there.
Wielkie dzie...
Okay, quick kill.
Wielkie dzięki.
Now it's possible that Dream has like 3 battle axes, in which case can probably kill this worm just through damage.
Wielkie dzięki. Wielkie dzięki.
Let's see though, I don't know. maybe no battle axes. Maybe Jago has a slight chance here. Okay, petrol definitely important for slowing things down. Didn't collect any health though. All right, let's see Jago come back. Gotta hustle. But it's very possible indeed. Oh wow. Does have a jetpack. Oh my god, is Jago actually gonna win this round? He had no business winning this round. But Dream was a little slow at the end. Battle axe? No explodies? 3 battle axes? Dude. Okay. Man, what the hell?
Do zobaczenia.
Well, I am surprised. I think like Dream kind of let up for like 1 turn. So advantage is still for Dream, but surprisingly, it is now 2-1. All right, let's let's see if Jago can keep it going, huh? Cosmic has been picked. It's always nice to have a round go, you know, further than you thought it would. I do like Cosmic also. I think I like the terrain for Cosmic. Just like pleasant to look at. I've been thinking I really want to make a terrain, but I don't really have any ideas. I do like to doodle. I could literally just draw some cartoon dudes. I think the last doodling I did for Worms was like I made some maps when I was like, I don't know, in my late teens. So like quite a while ago. Wanadan says, make a McDonald's train. As a vegan, I'm going to say probably no to that one. Okay, so Dream starts this time. Okay, interesting placement. So Dream actually has way more lower worms on the map. Okay, can pile these worms at least. Even just pushing them down is a good thing. Getting them as low as they'll go, even if you don't get a kill. Okay, a little spammage is fine. Pretty hard to predict exactly where those worms are going to go, but 2 holies into Dyna is going to come close to killing them, and that's good. Damn, Yago's trying to patch this whole situation up. This is going to be pretty rough. Oof. It's going to want to get to the upper left where there's a health crate. Ideally, they want to finish off this worm so it's not in their zone. Man, let's see. Okay, that health crate was important, just so that it takes a little time to finish off those left guys. So Dream kind of has the tempo advantage here, like having gone first. Maybe a double kill on these. Okay. Got one push. Okay, getting those worms nice and snug. Okay, 100, 50, 50. Okay, it's just enough. So now Dream kind of has control over the top. Okay, that's a good extra way to secure control. So Yago could try to kill these 4 lower right worms. Like if Yago had cows, this would be a really nice spot for them. It's gonna be tough for Yago. Like, I think getting a lucky double time is one of the only things they can hope for. That old lady is probably gonna make it easier to plop Yago's worms. Yeah, get to the... I don't know. Get to the top or get to the left. Either way. Okay. Not a bad way to buy some time right now. Okay, a little petrol trap for when that worm unfreezes. I don't think that's gonna kill. Okay, interesting. Actually, with that girder there, the petrol might actually kill. We have another petrol trap making a little ramp to shoot the worm down. That worm should go down to the bottom, but may not actually die. Interesting. Okay, that worm didn't go down to the bottom. 4 utility crates on the left. I would be tempted. Could be a double time in there. Maybe, I would just blow him up to be safe. Okay. Oh, accidental lay of the dynamite. Because they pressed enter right while they were exiting. Okay, just trying to get that worm away from them. It's good to generally just push the opponent's worms away from you so that they can't start their turn, get a quick kill, and then go on to do more damage. Okay, I think Dream's going to finish off these lower left, or left side green worms. Gotta take out low health worms while they're still low health. Each health crate is 100, and that's a lot. Ooh, okay. It's a little expensive to use a dynamite. Just wanted a quick kill. Might as well kill this guy however you can. Oh, didn't have the tools to kill this. That is a bit of a trap, though. I mean, if that worm tries to move, there's just a mine right there. You could fire punch your way out. Oof. What the? That shot should not have worked. What the hell? Completely ricocheted, but a stray flamelet hit the worm. Those petrol flamelets, actually, they're... A weird thing about them is that they get affected, like, way outside the explosion range. It kind of doesn't make sense. But for whatever weapon you fire, there's like a huge extra radius where the petrol flamelets will get pushed. It's hard to get a sense for it. Okay, Jago's fighting back a little bit. Surprised that 17 worm is alive. This worm's gonna die for sure. This is the only worm on the left. Just a good idea to take this worm out. And Dream's doing it in the quickest way. I don't want to say the quickest way, but just using crates.
Échalo. Me muero.
Unfortunate landing. You know, Yago could do a lot of damage here.
Sí, señor.
I'm really interested. Double time, maybe? It seems like right when a double time should appear. So what, 1, 2, 3, 4... It's like, I don't know, 8 utility crates? It's very possible. Huh.
Pożałujesz.
Send an animal down there or something. Don't let those crates just sit. Okay, Yago goes invisible. But Dream has bought a little time to move some of these worms.
Wielkie dzięki. Wielkie dzięki.
I feel like Dream's gonna get the double time now.
Dzięki.
There's quite a few crates. Girder is boxing in one of the invisible worms.
Dzięki. Wielkie dzięki. Wielkie dzięki. No dalej. Wielkie dzięki. Wielkie dzięki. Sí, señor.
This is really interesting. I would like to see Yago attack. Do we have any double times? Nope. Looks like we're staying invisible for now. Oh, that is... Man, I'm not sure why Yago would go down there with so few worms left. It's like you absolutely have to protect those worms. Probably was going after a freeze, jetpack, something.
Wielkie dzięki. Wielkie dzięki. Wielkie dzięki. Wielkie dzięki.
Well, Dream has
Wielkie dzięki.
just so much they can do right now.
Wielkie dzięki. No dalej.
Can just kill this worm by setting off the mine.
Wielkie dzięki. Me muero.
So now Yago, I think, only has one worm, which is boxed in by this girder.
Sí, señor.
Let's see what happens. Needs to get to high ground, needs to get safe. What are we doing? Are we gonna blast a hole straight up? Okay, swinging it at air. Getting to safety is pretty important here. Probably going in Viz too. Go, go, go. No invis. Gonna have to say this is probably GG.
Wielkie dzięki.
Unless there's a sheep in that crate and it somehow kills Dream. Okay, 3 axes. Keep them coming. Okay, looks like GG.
Wielkie dzięki.
So congrats to Dream. You won 3-1. And Jago pulled off a nice surprise win in that last round. So, I mean, that's cool.
Masz za swoje. Me muero. Zwycięstwo!
Okay. So 3-1. Looks like Dream wins this one. And yeah, I think Dream played pretty solidly. The disconnection kind of ruined things a little bit, but round 1 he collected a crazy amount of crates, and he just kind of maintained his lead. It's cool to see a chance of a comeback, but yeah, things kind of based on round 1. I think round 1 decides a lot. Like if someone has an overwhelming crate lead in round 1, they're just very likely to win. So you got to make sure that doesn't happen. Surrender early, do whatever you got to do. But I think that's it for this stream. I'll go ahead and close it out here. So thanks everybody for watching.